Hey, what's up? It's Tim again, back with another video. And I have to say thank you so much for all your support so far. And if you could, before you leave the video, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends. Thank you. My name's Tim, and I improve your life. So, back by popular demand is my grandma again for another video. I'm so excited for her to be here because she makes me live. She makes me live. So it's going to be a good video. Now, this is a very serious topic. I'm a comedian, so I'm going to be a little silly, but not too silly. I'm going to give you real good advice, all right? What we're talking about is PE. PE. Do you know what PE is, Grandma? PE is penis enlargement. That's what we're talking about right here, right now, okay? Can you handle that?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah. Talking to my grandma about penis enlargement. Okay, so there is this topic. It's my most popular video. It's called JELQing. Okay, so what JELQing is this art form. I guess it's an art form, I'd call it that. So what happens is you can make your penis bigger through manual stimulation. Now check this out. Let's imagine there's like a culture like in Africa or maybe even in like India, and there's a guy and he's a young dude, and what's going to happen is he's going to have a bride in the future, right? But this is going to be like when he's in his like 20s, maybe his early 30s. So when he's like just like hitting puberty, like he's going to be taught this technique. It's called JELQing, all right? And that will make it'll make his penis bigger so that when he finally gets married, he doesn't have a tiny little baby dick, right? He's ready to rock and roll. He's packing heat. He's got a hammer, you know what I'm saying? So have you ever heard of anything like this?
Never.
You never heard of JELQing? Okay, so then
I heard of that, but not from a little kid doing it.
no, not like a little kid. Well,
From
I mean, he's like 13. He's 13.
Yeah, well, that's still a kid to me.
Okay, right. And then by the time, well, he's a teenager, right? And then by the time he's like 30, he's been doing it for like, 15, 16, 17 years. I'm not a mathematician, sorry guys. So, we are going to just kind of go into it a little bit. Now, first and foremost, if like a guy wants to like get bigger, what should he be doing? He should be like eating right, first off, right?
I think so.
You got to eat right. If you don't eat right, your whole body's not going to work right. So there's a lot of things that you should be doing. First off, you got to get sleep. You got to sleep. You got to take your vitamins. Certain vitamins are better than others. I recommend zinc. Zinc is a very good one. Your magnesium, your calcium. You could take a mineral supplement, and that's going to really help you because zinc will increases your sperm count. That's a big thing, right? You gotta make sure that you're fully loaded. Fully loaded. That's the first thing. Next thing, there's a lot of other little supplements you can do to like make it bigger and better. Do you know of any of these things? Like did like you ever hear of any stuff like this before, Grandma? Like eat this, it'll make you more potent.
I hear a lot of that.
You do? Okay, what have you heard that would make like somebody like a guy more potent?
Well, they drink certain, things.
Like what?
Herbs.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So one herb I've heard of is maca root. So apparently, like the Incan warriors would take it before they would go into battle. They would take like maca root, and they would actually like bury like these large caches of it before they would go into battle with like the colonists and people like that, because they didn't want if they lost the battle, the warriors didn't want the people who beat them to then have access to all their maca because all the warriors were gone, so they couldn't protect their women. So they would get rid of all the stuff that would like give them super hard boners. But the thing about it is that maca root, it would make them stronger in battle because it would make them like rah, So that's one of them. There's tribulus testeralis, that's one. There's also long jack. There's ginseng. There's a lot of these supplements. You can also take cordyceps. It's a mushroom. That's going to really help you with your cardio. Iron is a good one. These are all just basic vitamins. that you guys should be taking. If you're not taking these things, these will all help you. A testosterone supplement's not going to hurt you if you're a little over 30. You need to make sure that your cardio is really good. Like, if you're not, yeah, as I said before, if you're not in shape, you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be effective. So you got to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Because if you're tired, you're just gonna lose your boner. You're just gonna lose your boner. That's terrible. This is the most difficult video ever because
Can you choose me to do it?
I chose you to do it. I chose you to do it. I want to help these guys out there. There are dudes that are online and they want to make their dick bigger. You believe that, Grandma?
I guess, yes.
You guess? I guess so too. There's guys out there and they're like, what do I do? I want to I feel inadequate.
Yeah.
They feel inadequate. You know, one way to not feel so inadequate? They watch pornography. They watch pornography. Do you think pornography messes up people's brains?
I think so.
I think so too. I do. I think pornography will mess up your brain because it gives you like unrealistic expectations about what things should be like. Because it's always like somebody that's like way well endowed, and this is like comparing yourself to like a basketball player, right? Basketball player is like 10 feet tall, and you're like 6 feet tall.
Mm.
And these are very exaggerated numbers for sure. I told you I'm not good at math. So there's like, it's an unfair comparison. It's like this. It's like, this is a banana. You see? It's a banana. Okay? This is a plantain. Okay? You are not a plantain. You're a banana. You're comparing yourself to this. That's unfair. I can't really put them next to each other. This one is, like, let's take a look, okay? I'm going to have to pull it back a little bit. This one is much bigger. This one has got a lot more length to it. It's like, you know, right? So, if you compare yourself to these other guys, that's going to mess you up, man. So stop with that. Another one is masturbation. Masturbation. Do you think that it's good to, like, masturbate?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I don't think so either. I think, like, it's something that's kind of a distraction from, like, what you're supposed to be doing, like, you know, doing your work and stuff like that. I'm into the no-fap, the idea of no-fap, so I'm saying, no, take your sexual energy and focus your sexual energy on more productive things.
Yeah. Like
writing a book, or just exercising, or just, like, you know, being productive, right? All right, so what JELQing is basically you'd have a guy, and he would get his penis, and then he would warm it up a little bit. So he would take like a wet washcloth, and it would be warm water, and he'd wrap it around his penis, kind of like a pig in a blanket. You know that like thing like that, right? Yeah. He's gonna wrap it around there, and then that's gonna like give some heat to it, right? And then what he's gonna do is he's gonna take some sort of lubricant. Like, you could take some coconut oil or something like that. Something natural. You want to use something natural. And then he's going to lube himself up, and then he's going to take, this is like his body, right? And then this is like a penis out here. And then what he's going to do is he's going to, like, work his hand all the way down to right before the head of his penis. And then he's going to, like, release. And then he's going to go back to the base with the other hand. And then he's going to move it back towards the front. Release. 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 Release, and he's going to do that.
That's the way they're doing it?
That's what they're doing.
I never know that.
He's going, yeah, okay, this is the hand. It's like you're saying like, okay, dude. Yeah. You're like, okay, man. So then you're going, boom, release, boom, release. So you're going, You're going, I know I look like I'm a homosexual when I do that. Yeah. Okay, you're like, yeah, you agree. Yeah, I know you're like, I'm just trying to show you. You're the guy who's looking up videos about how to make your dick bigger, and I'm helping you. So how dare you? How dare you, son? But a lot of dudes have been there. They've been at that point. So then you keep doing this move, this move. You don't want to overwork yourself, because this is like a traction-based activity, and it's gonna beat you up a little bit. It's going to beat you up a little bit. It's kind of like, it's soft tissue, okay? It's not like your freaking bicep, my friend. So you want to start off and you want to do less than you think you do. I say start off, do like 75 strokes. 75, 1, 2, 75. And if you start getting hard, because sometimes this is going to feel like you're masturbating. So if you start getting hard, you got to back off. You got to back off. You got to breathe. You got to relax. I would do it. Don't watch pornography while you're doing this. You do this like it's an actual exercise, like it's a practice, like it's a real discipline. Boom, 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 boom. Get your 75 in, and then when you're done, man. You're done. You can wrap it back up with a warm washcloth. Go take a shower. I would say take a warm shower, and then slowly make it cooler and cooler and cooler. Don't let that cold water hit you in the jimmy jam, though. Just let it reinvigorate you. Let it kind of shock your system a little bit, and then go on to the next thing. You don't want to be horny doing this. This is not about having sex now. This is about doing something over a long period of time that will slowly make you more girthy, and it will make you, it's like your dick is going to get like thicker first, and then your dick's going to get thicker, and then the weight of your dick over time, it'll slowly get longer. But you got to make sure that you have a nice even stroke all the way down. You can't go really hard at the beginning and then lighten up at the end, because then the base of your dick's going to get big, and then the closer to the head, it's going to get smaller. It's going to taper. And if you do it the other way, you're going to have like a baseball bat shaped dick. So I've mentioned this in another video before. You can look at the other video. That one's a little more funny. I'm actually going into detail more with this video because I want you to have a bigger dick. I want you to have a bigger dick. Not for me. Not for me. For you. Nobody's helping people with this. This is free. So you should support me on YouTube and all that good stuff for sure, because I'm doing this. And if you want more videos about this kind of stuff, I'm the guy to do it. I used to be a teacher. So that's like basically what you're trying to do. You're trying to work it. Now, you don't JELQ every day. You don't JELQ every day. You're going to JELQ one day, and then the next day, you're going to take the day off. You're not going to JELQ at all. And you're not masturbating, you're not watching porn, because that's going to affect your dopamine receptors and your serotonin receptors in your head. And what that's going to do is it's going to desensitize you to things, right? And also, because when you're watching all that porn, it's going to make you jerk off, and you're going to be like beating yourself up. Your dick gets smaller when you masturbate all the time. When you don't jerk off for like a long time, and then you go to let's say you're traveling, because I'm visiting somebody, a friend, and then you're not masturbating at your friend's house unless you're a freak. So you're not doing that at your buddy's house. So then you're on your way back. It's been like 3-4 days. You haven't watched any porn. You haven't touched yourself at all. And then you go to grab your dick at a urinal and you go, whoa! Whoa! It feels plump. You feel more plump. You feel like you're more, because you've given yourself a chance to heal. You've given yourself a chance to recover from all the beatings that you've been giving your beef stick. Mm-hmm. So then you go, wow, it feels plump. It's like it's like when you put a ballpark frank and you make a hot dog. Yeah. You know, sometimes you'll put the hot dog in the microwave, and then when you put it in the microwave, it kind of explodes and it gets all dried out. Yeah. But if you put the hot dog and you boil it, that thing gets nice and big and plump. Yeah. It does. So you need a big, and that is true. You want a big plump one, but that will only happen when you let yourself recover, and you gotta stay hydrated, man. You gotta be hydrated, bro. If you're not hydrated, you're going to be in trouble. I know I'm going long on this video, but we're not even scratching the surface of dick enlargement. We're really not. But it's so fun. My grandpa's also here, and he's looking at me like, he's like, what is wrong with my grandson? But anyway, don't leave. He's not really here. See, you don't even know if he's here or not. This is so anyway, you have to let yourself recover. And there's another thing that you can do. So if you have a day, you JELQ on Monday. Tuesday, you don't JELQ at all. Wednesday, you Kegel. You do Kegels. So Kegeling is when you flex the muscle that would stop you from urinating. If you were peeing, and you can flex this muscle, it's kind of like at the base of your pelvis, like your pelvic region. You flex that muscle, that Kegel muscle, and you can stop urinating. Like you know how to do that, right? You ever had to pee and you had to stop peeing? Because, like, for whatever reason, like, that muscle, you flex that muscle and you do, like, 100 reps of that. You do a couple reps, and then you stop, and you do a couple more reps. So you have it set up in sets. So you do, like, 4 sets, 20 reps Kegels. That's on Wednesday. Then Thursday, take the day off, and Friday, JELQ again. And then Saturday, you go out. Maybe you try to meet somebody. And Sunday, you just relax again. So JELQ, like, 3 times a week. Kegel twice a week, rest the other days, and that mixed in with all these other techniques, that's going to really help you to go from Go from this to this. And then eventually, you're going to have that confidence that you don't have, which is why you're looking at me help you get your dick bigger. Because first off, you don't even need to make your dick bigger. First thing is stop watching all the porn and focus on what you should be doing, which is pursuing your purpose. Because what you are is you're way off in the weeds, man. But if you really want to know about how to make your dick bigger, then I've been helping you. And if you like this stuff, please like, subscribe, tell your friends. There's a guy that knows about dick enlargement, and he's a comedian too. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, subscribe. This is going to get me in a lot of trouble with everybody I know, but this is how it's done. Thank you so much, Grandma.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. You're all welcome.